day my son dies, I'll console his mother as I feel that I failed both him and her. The day my son dies, I'll begin to hear and see Black Lives Matter everywhere, even though it really didn't seem to matter much on this day. The day my son dies, I'll begin to think of all he could have been and what he may have brought to this world. The day my son dies, I'll remember the day I told him what's cool does not matter, only what is right. The day my son dies, I will regret not telling him that the skin tone he was born with should not be a curse, damning him to unwarranted fear from others. The day my son dies, I will regret not telling him about how his ancestors were kings and queens and not the target practice of each other and those sworn to protect them. The day my son dies, I will surely be on the news telling the people of my city to calm down and not riot if they found it within themselves to do so. Later that day, my local congressman, a proud Democrat, will call me and tell me everything I want to hear and then talk about how I should join him on his campaign, man. The day my son dies, I'll be filled with a rage that I cannot express and fear of sharing the same fate as my lost child. I'll be able to relate to the pain of Michael Brown Sr. and Tracy Martin, and that I would prefer the officer's gun be aimed at me, and quite frankly, it still could be, because between the ages of 5 to about 80, the state sees the black man as an enemy. But maybe I could have taught him how to make white folks more comfortable. The day my son dies, I'll be ashamed of myself, as his father was more about talk than about action. By that time, I'll be a shell of my former self, in that I'll be a man no longer willing to fight against an unjust system. I will hate myself for allowing life to get in the way of me doing something about the killings of young black men in America. Nothing will matter when my son dies. Just the fact that that which I love most in this world is no longer a part of it. But why should I wait for that fate to meet my unborn son? Why would I not act now while his father is still young? Thank you.